This lecture theatre can either be used as a standalone room or it can be linked to Seminar Room 104 for an overflow lecture. The lectern has a standard university PC which should already be switched on when you enter the room, a Blu-ray player which can also play DVDs and CDs, a visualizer, connections for a laptop computer and 2 microphones, one of which is a clip-on lapel mic. The PC image is displayed on the left-hand monitor labelled PC monitor on the lectern. To switch this on, use the larger of the 2 remote controls, this has Sanyo written on it, and press the red power button whilst pointing it towards the monitor. If the PC is not switched on, press the power button on the front and wait for it to boot up. You can log on to the PC using either a university UOL account or by using the AVS Guest account. There are USB sockets on the front of the PC if you have a memory stick or are using a wireless presenter. There is also a CD/DVD-ROM drive for discs. To the left of the monitors you will see a touchscreen which is labelled Control Panel. If the screen is blank, just press the screen to wake it up and then press it again to enter the menu page. On the left is a list of equipment that can display an image, and on the right, a list of where that equipment can be displayed. As you can see, there are 2 projectors in this room. The preview monitor refers to the right-hand monitor on the lectern, which can be switched on and off using the same remote control as the other monitor. The first 3 items listed on the left are self-explanatory. The document camera is the visualizer. The video camera refers to the camera mounted in the auditorium that is used for the overflow lectures to allow the students in room 104 to see the lecturer. Room 104 camera enables the lecturer to see the students and the projection screens in that room. Auxiliary input would only be used if additional equipment is needed to be connected, like a camcorder or microscope, but you would need to contact us in advance in order for us to make provision. Finally, blank is used if you want to display a blank image without actually switching a projector off. We will now take you through the simple steps required to display the image from some of these items. Starting with the lectern computer, we have already loaded a PowerPoint presentation as we can see on the PC monitor. To display this on one of the projectors, you first select Lectern Computer, then one of the projectors and then press Take. This starts the selected projector and sends the required image to it. As you can see from this status bar, it takes a minute for the projector to reach full brightness before the image is displayed. As mentioned previously, if you want to blank the image without going through the process of shutting the projector down, maybe if you need to check something in your presentation before showing it to the students, just press blank, then select the projector you wish to blank and then take. To bring the image back up, select the required item, then the projector, and then take again. For a laptop computer, there are 2 cables to connect to your device, a 15-pin D connector, commonly known as a VGA plug, and a 3.5mm jack plug if you also require audio from your laptop. VGA sockets are found on most Windows-compatible laptops, but some devices such as Apple computers or tablets don't, and you would need to provide an adapter. Most devices have a 3.5mm output. This is often the headphone socket. Once the cables are connected, you follow the same steps as before, but press the laptop mobile device button instead. The Blu-ray player is located underneath the PC. As well as Blu-ray discs, this can play DVD videos and audio CDs. The remote control for this is the smaller of the 2 remotes on the lectern and has Panasonic written on it. You then follow the same procedure as before, but pressing Blu-ray DVD player in place of lectern computer. Finally, to use the visualizer, or document camera as it is also known, you firstly lift the arm up, which automatically switches it on. Place the subject matter below the camera and follow the familiar procedure to display it on one of the projectors. To zoom in and out, use the wheel on top of the unit. The visualizer will focus automatically. To switch it off, just lay the arm flat again. We now turn to the audio. There are 2 slide bars on the touch panel which are activated by pressing PA volume and program volume. By moving the sliders up, the sound level increases, and by moving it down, it decreases. You can also mute the audio. The PA volume refers to the 2 microphones on the lectern, one of which is fixed and the other a lapel mic which you wear. The sound from these comes out of the speakers on the side walls. Program volume refers to audio from the PC, a laptop or the Blu-ray player. Sound from these comes out of the speakers on the teaching wall either side of the projector screen. To alter the lighting in the room, there is a small touchscreen in the lectern labelled Lighting Control. To have all the lights in the room on full brightness, press the top button. The middle button lowers the lighting level at the front of the room and is suitable for when you are presenting but are using the projectors. The button at the bottom is for when you are playing a video and you no longer need to be seen. This switches the lights at the front off. The light switches by the door are only able to switch the lights fully on or fully off. To finish, we are now going to show you the few simple steps you need to follow to finish your lecture. Firstly, you need to make sure that the projectors are switched off. To do this, press End Lecture on the touch panel and then press Yes. The bar moves across the screen whilst the projectors are cooling down. You also need to make sure that you remove any USB sticks and log out of the PC. If you have used the Blu-ray player or visualizer, make sure that any discs are removed from the player and that these are both switched off. And that concludes this video. If you have any questions regarding these rooms and their AV facilities, please contact the Learning and Teaching Room support team in IT Services on extension 2919 or via email on bookav@le.ac.uk.